Hi everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I think I'm almost certain this is my 50th GFRIEND video. So as a celebration of that, I thought we would do a listen along of Song of the Sirens. So I know when this was out, I said for a while I was going to do like a listen along or an album review, and just never got round to it because I was probably doing tons of videos a day. But now I don't do as many because they're far too time consuming on this broken old computer of mine. I thought I would sit down at the weekend and listen to the whole album because it's been like a month since the comeback. So it's a while since I've listened to all the songs. It's been not so long since I've listened to Apple because that's on rotation quite a lot, and I still watch the music video often because it's so lovely. I'm still getting those views and girls, don't worry. So I thought we'll just sit down, listen to the album. I'll probably talk over the songs, so I'm sorry. I'll be giving my impressions throughout, and I might give a little roundup of at the end of each song. But it's more of just a listen along, so we can talk in the comments about certain parts of the song we like, and just have a general discussion of Song of the Sirens that I think is a really strong EP. I think it's definitely up there with my favourites of the year so far. I'm still waiting for mine to arrive, hence no unboxing yet. I know they were doing some signings last weekend or the weekend before. I saw some posts from the girls, like they had stacks of albums they were signing. So I'm hoping those will be coming soon because I have all 3 versions signed coming, and I'm on edge waiting for them because other albums keep appearing. You can see up there the shelves are filling up quite a lot, and I keep looking at the shelves where I've got my GFRIEND albums now, like, guys, don't worry, there's going to be more of you, just wait. So I'm just waiting for that. So let's sit down, have a listen through this album, and just spend some time with GFRIEND, which is my favourite thing to do on weekends. Apple. Which just feels like, I don't know, a close friend at the moment, this song, because I've heard it so much from, you know, watching their comeback stages and going through the whole, you know, the comeback with them and feeling the teaser, and like this song just feels like I'm so used to it. Like, I don't know. You probably get used to that after you listen to a song so much, but I don't know. I think I have special attachments to this because it's my first comeback with GFRIEND after only just discovering them before the comeback. So it's like I don't know. I really like it. And I have to say, like me, I normally listen to my songs just from the computer speakers or through, you know, my phone. It's only rarely that I listen to songs with my headphones on at my desk, but it sounds so good. It's so good with headphones on through like iTunes. Just sounds fuller. Maybe because I've not listened to it in a while with headphones on. I know the music video almost that well, I can maybe just close my eyes and watch along with it in my head. Like the bass lines really stand out. Not because I've not heard it properly for a while. I'm just picking little things out. Wow, 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 wow. Like, I know this new style, a new look for the girls, slightly split the fandom. Just a little bit. Doesn't seem like it was a big thing, at least from my perspective. I adore it. It's such a cool, fresh sound. And look, especially the look. Even though I know when the high notes come in some of these songs now, I still really enjoy when they come. And that's a apple. I'm sorry I keep saying it like that. It just got stuck in my head from that vlog they did. I adore this song. It's special to me because it's my first comeback with GFRIEND, so like it holds a dear place in my heart. Sorry I hit the mic there. I like it. It's a really strong song. It's definitely up there with like one of my favourite like songs of the year because it's just so different. It doesn't fit, not different in the sense because it's not GFRIEND. People got so used to that classic sound. It just sounds different when you stack it against all the other singles that have come out this year. Like it just feels fresh and different. It doesn't feel like just another K-pop song. Like it does feel like it's got its own little flavour to it. And the more I listen to this song, like through the comeback and since, like I've just fallen for the song a lot more. And like the album, like for a while I was sort of like, why is it called Song of the Sirens? Like, why is the last one called Labyrinth? And it's just taken me a while to get into like why it's called that. And like for me, like the vocals in this song are so seductive. Just the way that they all sing, they're all really seductive and alluring and like quite, you know, it's quite sexy. Like Unji's voice is like, she's just got like a really sexy, subtle tone to her voice that is sort of, yeah, they're the Sirens. And I got that from the music video, but like even like musically now it sits in there and I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it. And they just all sound amazing, all look amazing. Like I don't need to reiterate that enough because I say it so often, but it's such a cool little fun song. It's not gonna, you know, blow your mind. It's not gonna be like something you put on at like a dance party, but it's just a cool, fun song that you could literally listen to whenever you like. You don't have to be in a certain mood for it because it will just put you in a mood. It'll just put you in a happy place, which GFRIEND do best. So next up we have Eye of the Storm. Which this is like their old trademark sound, but it just feels like it's a lot more hyped up and faster. I remember listening to this first time and it felt like anime, EDM, GFRIEND, like them three things put together, because it just feels a bit faster and, you know, you got that pace, it just feels a lot faster. It's got like a kind of a lunar pace to it where you shouldn't really run to this song at the gym because you'll die. I'd love to hear like an instrumental version of this because they have so many little sounds going on. They've got like little video gamey sounds. You can hear it sort of right at the top. But like if there wasn't gonna go for this new style like they have with Apple, this feels like, it feels like I'm gonna take the video game sound analogy, a level up from their classic sound. So maybe this wouldn't have split the fandom as much because it's like classic GFRIEND, just a bit faster. But I'm glad they went with Apple. I think I need to listen to more of their songs with like my actual good headphones on, because they just sound so much better. I'm ruining my ears listening to them with Apple headphones in. There's a strength in all their vocals. Because I've been listening to a bit of Lunar lately, it does feel lunary as well as GFRIEND. I think it's probably just because of how damn fast that beat is. And vocals. Ah. A nice little sparkly ending. So before we jump into the next song, that's like I said during the video, like it feels like if they didn't have Apple, like say Apple never existed, this feels like this would probably been the title track, and it feels like your classic GFRIEND, that trademark sound, just faster, a level up, and yeah, it feels like it's a perfect second track because it's classic GFRIEND. So people have got, you know, the best of both worlds. You've got the new sound, you've got the old sound, but with like a fresh twist take on it. So next up we have Room of Mirrors. Which is like almost true trademark GFRIEND. Like it's not EDM faster, you've got them beautiful strings, and that just soft sweet voice. This song feels like you could take like scenes from all their previous music videos, or like an old music video, and just put this song over the top and it'd fit really well. You know, with the put them in the school uniforms again and have them dancing in a field or in a gymnasium. Like it feels like it fits that era. And isn't this a surprise? A rap line. You can't not move. I just subconsciously realise I'm just bobbing my head. Like you can't help but sort of, I don't know. You know, all them sounds, just, it's true classic GFRIEND. You've got the strings, sweet vocals, you've got the little bit of guitar coming in, and a nice drop into sweet vocals. lovely is that ending. It's like it's not over the top, it's just subtle and nice. That's a lovely little song. Just so far we've had Apple, you've had the fresh new take, the new style, new song, new sort of direction they're going in. You had Eye of the Storm, which for me is like their classic sound leveled up, sort of just quicker and faster, so that sort of style. And then Room of Mirrors, which is like true classic. It's sort of, you know, not a remake or it's like a reboot or anything. It's sort of that classic take that old fans would still love, and it shows that they're not going to drop that style. Like something with, like, I know I'm going to bring them up, but Dreamcatcher, they changed their style, but it's still rock. Whereas GFRIEND have still got that. You might not get that trademark sound from the lead track, but you're going to get it in the album. And it doesn't mean that just because the title track isn't the style that you're looking for, they're still going to have it. They're still going to be that. They're just going to try different and new things. And so far, this album's given, I think, buddies and fans in general, music fans, a bit of everything. You've had your fast song, your EDM song, your cool little fresh pop song, your traditional GFRIEND sound with the strings and the guitars and the sweet voices. And we're only halfway through, guys. So next up we have Tarot Card. So the next two songs, Tarot Card and Creme Brulee, were two of the songs from the teasers that I was just like, ooh, these are different, because it's the titles but also the sounds. It's been a while since I've listened to both of these. I kind of went off Creme Brulee for a while because of how people were twisting the meaning of the song online, and we will get to that, you dirty bastards. Tarot Card. There's something about that first beginning. We'll slightly go back. I'm only 9 seconds in, but there's a sound that is it's a sound that they've taken but reversed it, so you get sort of a reverse sound, and I don't know why, but I like it so well mixed with this sort of really angelic, soft opening. We'll just go back and listen to that again. So it's like you got the piano parts, and then it sounded like they went whip 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 and sort of rewound that first part. But I don't know why it just sounds, you got the soft piano, that weird sort of rewind sound with these beautiful, beautiful vocals. And then just punches you straight into like that Eye of the Storm fast anime pace. Like, do not tell me you cannot see an anime opening. High school kids running around a school, jumping. I think I've been listening to too much Luna, because this is like another song that I could see all 28,000 of them girls doing. I love this so much. That little da 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 da. It's just so cute. And this is what they're using for Memoria now, is it? I think so. I think it is. I don't know who plays the bass in GFRIEND's band. I love you, mate. But again, it's this, we're still keeping that classic sound on the album. Like Eye of the Storm, Room of Mirrors, Tarot Card, like, still feels like your classic GFRIEND. I don't know why this bit's so damn cute. Another really fun song. Really, really fun. All the albums have been fun. I know I say it a lot, but it's fun. Next up we have Creme Brulee, which, you know, I'm sorry kiddies on Twitter, but get your mind out how it goes. If you thought that they were going to release a song based on what you think it's about, you're insane. You're insane. So just grow up. Come on. And next. And this sound. I remember hearing this in the teaser and just being like, what is this? Because this is different. This is like Apple level different. But it's so cool. This is a complete unique little sound that I would not expect from GFRIEND, but I'm glad that they'll take a risk and take something different and do something like this. Like the first time hearing this, I was like, this feels like it belongs on a Twice album. Like, I don't know why, I just had I thought of like Daeun and Chaeyoung singing this song. So just, I don't know, it fits the title so well. Like I know when it was first coming out, I was like, I hope it's like, that rap line, that is so cute. So what I was saying was, like, it does remind me of, like, when it was first coming out, I was like, I hope this is a really sweet, bubbly, fun song, and that's what it feels like. I could imagine like a music video for this, being in like a patisserie, just eating different sweet things and, you know, singing to camera and playing with creams and, you know, making these creme brulees. Just that sounds, I don't know what instrument that is. Oh, did press pause right. So creme brulee, I just think that's a fun little song. I wouldn't have minded seeing, I'm trying, sometimes when I'm listening to these albums, I sort of think of like what I'd like to see on stage. Like, you know, some bands do when they come back stages, they might do 1 or 2 songs. And sometimes I wonder, like as a concert, like what I'd like to listen to, because they'll do all the classic songs, but also they'll put in some B-sides now and again. And I can kind of imagine like the set for Creme Brulee, making it look like a patisserie. You got like on the screen like all the different sort of patisserie things on screen coming down, and it just been really cute, fun little song. I don't know why, that's just what's in my head. When I'm listening to songs, I'll either picture like what I'd do for a music video, or what I'd cut images and things to, like, I think it's just because of my job, but I always think in the terms of like visually how I'd represent things. But it's just such a fun song and a completely different sound to the rest of the album. Like it just sits by itself. Like Apple's got its own thing going on, then you've got Either Storm, Room of Mirrors and Tarot Card, which sort of sit in that sort of middle bit of classic GFRIEND. Creme Brulee just sort of got something completely different, a cool, fun, unique sound. Like if they didn't have Apple and they wanted to do like a song that's taking a risk and doing something different, I wouldn't mind seeing that. So finally, last up we have Stairs in the North. Which when this first started, it reminded me of like sort of late 90s, early 2000s indie rock, because that went through a stage of just being like really soft and slow, like early Coldplay kind of thing. Sweet voices. Just a nice little soft song. You know, you've had your fast songs, you've had your random little sounds of like Creme Brulee, and this just feels like a perfect little bow on the end of an album. You know, you've had a bit of everything, and here's your soft, slow ballad. You could imagine them just sort of, it feels like a song you'd listen to, like, I don't know why, but in my mind, the night sky, all the stars out, maybe the northern lights are going, and they're at the top of a hill, all singing this. I can imagine this being some at the end of a concert, you know, before the encore, they'll sing this, all the light sticks are going, everyone's swaying. Can't beat a good guitar solo. just lovely. It's actually just a lovely, really rounded song to finish off an album. I'd have liked one high note, just one big burst of energy and high note though. That's the only little critique. Yeah, lovely, lovely. Like at the end when it just sort of ramps up, and I just wouldn't have minded one little sort of big little, not big little, big high note of just to finish it off. I think that would have been like, you know, that last bit on the album you hear is one big note and then the strings bringing it down. But overall, as an album, you get everything you want. Like, I don't know why, okay, the title track might not be the sound you're looking for when you get used to GFRIEND, but the rest of the album is there. It's classic. All of it is. You know, Creme Brulee is a bit different, but it's super, super cool. You can't not listen, like, you can't not listen to that song and smile. It's just super, super cute. But that's 22 minutes of perfection. All the way through, from beginning to end, there is not a weakness to this album. In a lot of albums, I can usually find, depending on how many songs are on, you know, say it's 4, if they put 4 songs on a mini album, I'll find at least one weak song that I won't listen to. Or if this one like 6 or 7, I'll usually find 2 that are weak. There is not a weak song on this album. They are all fantastic and all worth your listen, and any one of them could have easily been a title track, any one of them. And I cannot wait to see what these girls do with any of these songs on stage at a concert. We know what Apple's like, we've seen that, and that's just going to be fantastic to see live, because I am going to see it live one day. I'm certain of it. But I want to know what they're going to do with any of the other songs, because I can see them all working in concert fashion. But that's it, that's Song of the Sirens, and that is my 50th video on GFRIEND. Let me know below your thoughts, what songs you like, what stand out for you. Let's put this in there. If Apple was not the lead track, which song would you like? I'm gonna say Creme Brulee for me, because it's different and it's putting something out there. But if they don't wanna, say if they were playing it conservative and being sort of, we're just gonna stick with our GFRIEND style, I'd have liked Eye of the Storm. So if we're gonna go with classic GFRIEND and they weren't taking risks of doing anything, Eye of the Storm. But if Apple's not around and felt like taking a risk, Creme Brulee. So those are my 2 if Apple wasn't there. And I can imagine, this is just popped into my head, but because their end stage is when they won for Apple and they were on stage eating